Is your teabagging game not up to par? Is your partner complaining that your scrotum's too hairy? What about your perineum? Got some hair there? What about that ass? Your crack and in betwixt them cheeks? We can take care of that. Come with me to the painful... the wonderful world of manzilians.
Wait, what are we doing?
Bonus episode.
I'm telling you, if somebody walks in here, they're just gonna say she's lost her fucking mind.
So if you are new, I like to keep the bonus episodes light, fun, and sometimes they can be a bit gross. I'm looking at you, condom snorters. We're about to enter the wonderful world of manzilians. Here we go. First and foremost, I would like to thank beautyimageusa.com. I will be reading your blog about what is manzilian wax. Gone are the days where waxing was strictly a woman's practice. Regardless of their social status, men around the world have started to see the many advantages of a regular waxing session. Among them is the amount of discomfort a man can avoid when an esthetician is equipped with the appropriate waxing products for men. Despite all this, there are certain areas that are still considered off limits. Manzilian wax is a procedure that offers many advantages while still making many men wary and cautious. We are here to describe the benefits of this technique and hopefully help dispel many misconceptions. Manzilian wax is a common name given to Brazilian wax for men. The name itself has also spurred variations like boyzilian, guyzilian, and brozilian, with varying degrees of success. As you can probably guess, it's inspired by the traditional Brazilian wax, which is more discussed among women, and is widely known for leaving the genital area fully bare. Oh my! In simple terms, the Manzilian wax involves removing hair from the man's nether regions. The treatment itself changes from one client to the next, depending on each person's preference. It removes the hairs around the edges, as well as the genital hair, leaving the groin area fully bare. You mean pretty much prepubescent, that's what it is. If the client wishes, the wax treatment can cover the scrotum, perineum, and the entire anal region. Oh my. I don't know about you, but my clit just twitched a bit. I think it's because I'm picturing myself. I get lasered, so I'm just picturing myself when they go to my nether regions and they start zapping away, and I just get this twitch, and I'm like, oh God. And then when they go to my ass area, and I'm like, oh my God, this is not fucking fun. I'm not enjoying this. My butt just puckered up thinking about it. In all honesty, I think it's just the pain, and it's just like my nether regions are like, oh God. And all of you out there are thinking, please, Carissa, stop talking about your nether regions. I get it. On with the article. So if you ever wondered what the difference was between male bikini versus male Brazilian, we're going to get into it right now. Despite the similarities between the two methods, certain key elements separate the Manzilian from a male bikini wax. Bikini wax refers to the removal of the hair surrounding the underwear line. For both men and women, the goal is to clean up this particular area so the inner thighs and the upper area that leads to the groin are waxed. If necessary, the hair at the edges of the groin area is trimmed for full effect. For full effect of what? It's recommended for clients to experience bikini waxing before moving on to Brazilian wax, which is more evasive and painful in comparison. Manzilian wax requires treating the man's most intimate area, I'm sure they were looking for different ways to say nether region. Anyway, waxing all his private parts. This is understandably daunting option for new clients, but it provides an aesthetically pleasing look that will also prove to be more practical in the long run. Leave waxing to professionals is a basic recommendation that's 10 times more relevant when it comes to both male bikini wax and Manzilian wax. There are specialized techniques and professional experience involved in the process to reduce risks and discomfort. By trying to wax such an intimate area, a beginner can cause serious damage and make way for several infections. How painful is the Manzilian wax? It's probably less painful than giving birth. On we go. This is a very reasonable question since we are dealing with arguably the most sensitive area on a man's body. For those trying Manzilian for the first time, pain is unavoidable. The amount of discomfort during the procedure will depend on the client's threshold of pain and the products used to treat the skin. A suitable wax product is also necessary to reduce the risk of irritation and ingrown hairs, which can be a real bother due to the constant friction that takes place around this particular area. What should clients expect from Manzilian wax? When it comes to Manzilian wax, the right technique and safe products are essential to instill a sense of security in clients. They also result in a quicker and simpler process. A Manzilian wax session usually lasts around 40 minutes, and the groin area remains hair-free for 2 weeks after the procedure. Goddamn, only? When performed regularly, the hair grows finer and more time can pass before having to schedule a new waxing session. Your ass is already puckering up from the pain and you're thinking, what, 2 weeks only? What? So what exactly is the Manzilian wax about? The procedure itself is not unlike a regular waxing session for men, but there are some details that we need to talk about before. Like with any wax session, there are precautions that clients and estheticians must keep in mind before the procedure. Clients must exfoliate the skin in advance and continue the habit for future waxing sessions. The hair must have grown at least 1/4 of an inch, while some cases might need prior trimming to reduce pain during the wax treatment. There must be no traces of irritation or infection on the skin, so both clients and estheticians must be on the lookout for signs of skin conditions. A sanitized environment is imperative during any waxing session, and the Manzilian is certainly no exception. On top of ensuring optimal hygiene standards within the working area, the esthetician must be wearing single-use gloves throughout the treatment and use only sterilized accessories to treat the client's skin. During the wax is applied in small patches and pulled in the opposite direction of hair growth. The estimated duration of a session changes when the hair is particularly thick and/or abundant. Welcome to Cyprus, where we have particularly thick and very abundant hair. Since Manzilian wax deals with a highly sensitive area, hard waxes are the most appropriate choice to reduce discomfort and ensure a healthy skin afterwards. Aftercare is essential right after waxing. Not only after waxing, but after sex as well. People are like, whoa, what the hell just happened? Welcome to Beauty Unlocked, the podcast, where we jump from one topic to the next. Here we were talking about waxing, and now we're talking about aftercare and sex. I told you it's all fuckery and shenanigans, friends. The esthetician uses a cool towel to remove wax residues and refresh the skin, followed by a post-depilatory lotion to hydrate the skin. For a minimum of 24 hours after the session, clients must avoid physical activities and stay away from the sun, high temperatures, and swimming pools. That includes sex, friends. If you're curious about the process when it comes to other areas, they say to check their blog, 5 Steps for Male Full Body Waxing. I will be posting the blog post to the show notes, so you can read if you want. So male wax is a great alternative for men when they start to feel the drawbacks of body hair. All right, while shaving is a quick solution that's common among many men, it also results in thicker hair that grows in no time. Waxing takes away all the discomfort that persists after a shaving session and even works as a great performance booster for those with athletic inclinations. Removing the excess of hair in different body areas also brings other sanitary advantages that your body and the people around you will surely appreciate. Can I just say that if you have good hygiene, this shouldn't be a problem whether you have hair or not. Just saying. Of course, they're just trying to sell the Manzilian. But in all honesty, if you have good hygiene, then you shouldn't be worried about it. Male intimate wax provides all these benefits on an area that's sweat sensitive by nature without any of the setbacks caused by a razor. Manzilian wax is not unlike any other male waxing procedure in terms of safety and benefits. While it might take time for some gentlemen to feel at ease with the procedure, the esthetician's expertise in the best line of waxing and post-depilatory products will be a great source of comfort. So to all my listeners out there, what's your method? Do you keep your hair, trim it, wax it, laser it? Let me know. Personally, as I mentioned before, I laser, full body laser, and here in Cyprus, because we're all hairy, laser is relatively cheap compared to other countries because like I said, we got hair everywhere. But personally speaking, also, I don't care what my significant other would do. I only ask that you trim a little bit your nether regions because, in all honesty, nobody likes getting pubic hair stuck in their teeth or in their mouths. We've all been there, folks. Don't deny it, okay? I know for a fact it hasn't only happened to me. Come on now. With all that being said, and before we divulge a little bit too much information, I hope you enjoyed this bonus episode.